It's College Football 27 Worldwide Launch Day. And we're back, man. Day 8. Day 8, but things are a little bit different today. Things are a little bit different, man. We're not slider testing anymore. We're done, man. We just get to enjoy the game. We get to move on to the next steps, which is just enjoying the gameplay. We're waiting for the Dynasty update to fix some things, you know, and a lot of people are talking about all the recruiting issues, but I think part of it is, as we were discussing yesterday, for those of you who missed it,
SGN Nation just got bigger.
M2, you came through right away, my guy. 5?
SGN Nation just
M2 with the 5
bigger.
gifted? Shout out to everybody who clicked on this right away, man. 5 gifted to start the stream. Let's go.
SGN Nation just got
Thank
bigger.
you so much, M2. Make sure if you got one of those, you give him a shout out.
SGN Nation just got bigger.
All 5 of you.
SGN Nation just got bigger.
Need to mute those alerts, maybe. All right. All 5 of you.
SGN Nation just got bigger. SGN Nation has a new recruit. Welcome to the ranks.
What? What's up, Hollywood? I was gonna say, all of you just now got access to the sliders that went live late last night. Late last night, we got the video out. They went live. They go public for everybody on Saturday. So if you don't mind waiting, Saturday at 1 p.m. Central is when that video goes live. If you want to start right away, 5 of you just got some gifted subs. If my math is mathin'. So, thank you to M2, man. Make sure you guys, if you haven't, I can't even keep up on the chat. Make sure you guys definitely give him a thanks. What I was going to say, though, because we're finally just in the gameplay part, we get to enjoy the gameplay. Dynasty mode, we know that they're fixing recruiting and NIL. But one thing I don't know if they're addressing is part of the reason the recruiting and NIL issues are so poor, and Coach Clemens was in here yesterday, and he was running some numbers with us on stream, is that this year, even when you max out the player progression XP sliders to 300, right, they come in at a base 100, and in years past, you would run a 4-year sim, and even at 100, the player talent pool would inflate more than what it is at default, right? You'd get an increase in 90 overalls compared to how the EA default roster looks. This year, with every position on 300 XP, you sim 4 years, you lose 70% of your 90 overalls. The talent in the game falls off the cliff. So now you're getting, because there's no 90s, you have players in the high 80s going to the NFL and stuff like that. So you're losing so much talent. That's part of the reason I think there's so many teams falling off a cliff too. Yes, we know there's issues with the recruiting and the NIL. That's true. I think both of those things are true. They have to fix the XP progression. What I think happened is we know they nerfed Road to Glory progression significantly, and I think unintentionally they connected the nerfed progression in Road to Glory to Dynasty, because it's absurd how much the talent falls off a cliff even with the max XP. It's absurd. But some of the things we're going to be able to move forward to, not right now, but in the future, is obviously want to work on my audio settings video. But one thing I haven't dove into yet, man, is the custom adjustments. Custom adjustments. I haven't set any of these. We get 10 of them on offense, 10 of them on defense. I think I was talking about them yesterday. It probably didn't show up because I haven't made any. And I need to watch some videos on how to do this exactly. But like, I know for sure one of the adjustments I want to have is what you can see right here. Show blitz for my linebackers, like on a 3rd and 10 or 3rd and long, where I know I'm playing coverage, I want to show my linebackers blitzing, and I can just instantly do the coverage stuff for those particular, you know, I can come out in my third and whatever, and then I can just do that adjustment, and all of a sudden just my linebackers show blitz, and you can do all that stuff. And I like that they have all that stuff in here, so I definitely need to do that for offense and defense. Again, not worried about that right now because we're gonna try to get ourselves a weather game, man. But shout out to everybody. Man, you guys clicked that button as soon as I went live, man. This is unexpected, but I appreciate every single one of you coming through. Bethlehem says, no, I don't think what you're saying is true. People are showing recruiting classes and teams are only signing. No, I said it's both, though, Bethlehem. I don't know if you missed when I said that. I said that there's issues with the recruiting and the NIL. I said both can be true. But what I was trying to point out is even if they go and fix that, Bethlehem, when you go and simulate a year with all of these at 300 and you do it for 4 years, you go from 17 quarterbacks, I think is what Coach put in the comments yesterday, that are 90, maybe it was 17 running backs that are 90 overall in the base roster, down to 1. You have 3 quarterbacks that are 90 overall. You have the wide receivers actually stays. You lose all the 90 plus at the guard, center, and tackle position. You lose it all at defense. I'm saying both of those are issues. So if they don't address this part, you're gonna fix the recruiting and NIL, but then you're still gonna have no talented players in your league. And since they're basically forcing people to go 10, 15 years into their league now, we all know what's going on there, that definitely matters. You can't say, hey, the dynasty's designed to be a 25-year experience and then fail so miserably on player progression. Oh my God. Bethlehem, I didn't say it had an issue to do with recruiting. I said we're waiting for them to update recruiting, and I said the NIL and all that stuff, but one issue that is still there is this. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying it's not just the recruiting. This is part of it too. Even if they fix the recruiting, even if they fix the NIL, if players aren't progressing and we don't get 90 overall players 4 or 5 years in, that's an issue. Just like in years past, when XP sliders were at default 100, and you would simulate 4 years, and the amount of 90 overall quarterbacks would double. 90 overall running backs would double. All those things would just inflate at 100, and we had to nerf them. I'm saying it's the opposite right now. I'm saying it's an issue for Dynasty. We still have the recruiting issue. We still have the NIL issue. But I'm saying if they don't address this, you're still going to have a major issue. No, I'm trying to say this is an extra one. This is an extra one. And Jaden talked about it a little bit. I haven't seen too many people talk about it. Jaden put out a video, and then Coach ran the video yesterday where he put all the XP at 300. And he actually did the numbers. I'm not silly. I mean, that's very possible too. That's very possible. But even on like your own team though, one thing that's you know, you on your own team, right? You know, like you're getting players signed, you have your own team, and you're looking at progression. He was answering questions in stream the other day, and he said the progression was really, really bad for like your own players. We obviously can't control what's going on with the CPU and stuff like that, but it's safe to say that XP sliders, they tune the progression of players. I think M2, yeah, the XP nerf in Road to Glory got into Dynasty on accident. I think they just cross-threaded them without realizing it. To me, that's the only explanation, because the overalls inflated so much at 100 XP in both 25 and in 26. Like, it was so bad in 25, I made a video about it, and somehow Angry Joe Show saw it and put it in his review. of College Football 25, which was really unexpected. But that video, I was pretty upset because I was like, you know, whoever put this in didn't simulate a couple years, you know. And again, it's frustrating because, and I didn't talk about it in the video I dropped yesterday, but if EA is gonna, you know, EA doubled down on their whole thing, and if you're gonna put out that Dynasty's a 25 to 30 year experience, maybe test it for 25 to 30 years, right? So you got to have someone designed to test that, because you can't tell people that's the experience, and then the game releases with the NIL, the recruiting, the lack of player progression, right? If it's going to be designed to be 25, 30 years, you got to make sure that shit releases on point. What's up, Big Papa? There's no patch coming today. They're going to announce details for a patch today at some point in time, and it'll be next week. But anyway, it doesn't look like we're getting any weather here. Now, someone said I could load into the game and maybe quit it, and then, but I have 0% chance of precipitation. Oh, I'm in the wrong. Never mind. I'm sorry. I'm in the wrong file. I used that for the video last night. We gotta go. We're playing with. We gotta finish off the season with Cincinnati. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I can't believe I still can't get. Wide receiver, yeah. Wide receiver is the only one that's going good. Yeah, see here we're getting 36 degrees, 0%, man. Can't get a weather game. It sounds like you got to do 300 for all positions, man. Hey, Duncan. No, you can't use them for play now. And I know you're not a member, so you can't see it. I do address this in the video, but I'll tell you guys all wondering right now, you cannot use them for play now because the difficulty levels in play now are not the same as in Dynasty. Basically, Heisman difficulty in play now is the equivalent of varsity in Dynasty. Don't know why, but that's what it is. My guy Sim Football Critic was playing the game, and he was playing. I asked him, I was like, "Yo, you know, you've been playing?" He's like, "Yeah, I just been playing and play now, testing out Heisman." And I told him, I was like, "Bro, it's not the same. It's like varsity, right?" And he's like, "Really?" And I was like, "Yeah, man." So then he got on stream and he played a game on Heisman in Dynasty, evenly matched teams. He was competitive through the third quarter, through about midway through the third, and then the brakes came off, man. He got routed, and he, like me, absolutely loved it because he didn't feel cheated. So we're going to continue to monitor wear and tear. Everything's looking really, really good on wear and tear right now, but we need to get through these final 3 games to truly know. And if we're not going to get a bowl game, so evenly matched opponent. This is winnable for us. Of course, yesterday we got destroyed from an evenly matched opponent. We beat Utah State, who was rated a little bit better than us, and then we got destroyed from Texas Tech, who was significantly better than us. We're going to give Iowa State the All Blacks. They're too nasty. These are filthy. And we're just going to see where we're at here. I've been rocking the Iowa State playbook. You guys know that. But I do want to try the North Dakota State. I haven't taken a look at it, really. Haven't tried it yet. That's the team I'm going to be running with. You guys know. All right, let's go full screen. And there we go. We should be good to go here. Bam. Let's get it. Let's get it. Bethlehem points out, yeah, again, if coaches don't upgrade, the players won't either. So it's definitely like the CPU coaches are stuck to the same progression level as the user, and so that keeps things behind too. Yo, thank you for the follow over on Twitch. AO Ray 86. I'm not going to create my own playbook, Bethlehem. What I think I'm going to do is I'll take the whatever playbook I want to as a base, and I'll probably just go in and re-rate the plays. Lupus, good morning, man. Welcome to the stream. Sorry, I'm catching up on chat. I had a bunch of stuff come in. All right. All right, they're gonna use again. I didn't want to use the playbook that they run too. You know, I love the Iowa State playbook. It's got such a good mixture of shotgun, pistol, single back, I-form, Maryland, strong. Jeez, man. Mark, there was not an update yesterday. There was one like 2 days ago.
SGN Nation has a new recruit. Welcome to the ranks.
Yo, what's up? Welcome to SGN Nation, man. Appreciate you coming through with the support. You should see that video, fam. It'll be right there. Dropped last night. Arvin says ever since Coach Bull came back, Madden has gotten a lot better. Yeah, I mean, because they're sharing resources. Absolutely. Good coverage. Oh, and I gotta remember too. I always forget. Hasn't hurt me yet, but I'm pretty much locking this one in, man, as a must. I mean, you guys can do whatever you want to with it, but to me, it's pretty clear. It's pretty clear. You get the CPU just is more susceptible to having their passes broken up. Don't we just give them 5 back? Come on. Basically, kind of how I've looked at it is when you leave that on, the CPU catches about 80%, maybe 75 to 80% of heavily contested passes, where the user only catches around 30. And when you turn it off, it pretty much evens it out. The CPU will start dropping or being susceptible to pass breakups at the same rate as the user. 3rd and 6, yeah, we better. Good coverage. Love the deep shots. Where do you think Madden will have microtransactions in their offline franchise mode? I guarantee it's now going to be tied to coach abilities, right? So you think about it, it's the same concept. When they introduced the coaching stuff last year and they removed owner mode, I think it was in preparation for this, right? Because last year you had to earn coach XP, and then with that coach XP you could unlock, you could either level up your abilities that you already had, or you could unlock new ones at bronze, and you could work your way up. And then you had play sheets too. Unlock play sheets and work your way up. And even at default normal, you earned at a very fast rate for that. I would guarantee you that that's going to be completely like nerfed. Okay, completely nerfed. And now, if you want to, you can purchase upgrades to take that ability from bronze to platinum, or if your coach doesn't have one that you want, you'll be able to go buy the points to unlock it, which is going to be very tricky to manage in online dynasties. Oh, we got him. Let's go. We got 3rd and 2. Eagles, appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. I tried to be fair. And the thing is I think people, oh my, okay, then we're not getting anything on the ground right now. All right. I think people are really like not understanding the hashtag, right? It's kind of everyone's hopping in and saying, return the game, don't play the game, do this. And I'm like, first of all, the hashtag says play, don't pay. Meaning, play the game, don't pay anything extra. I bought the game, I bought the MVP Plus on June 4th. I bought this game, and so many people did too. They pre-ordered. They either wanted the beta and the 7-day access, or they got the bundle and the 3-day access. So many people pre-ordered the game already. Telling them not to play a game that they've already bought and paid for is the most ridiculous, ludicrous thing I've ever heard of. And that's not even what the movement says. The movement, it says in the freaking name, play it, don't pay it. Don't buy any upgrades in Road to Glory. Don't buy any upgrades in Dynasty. The logic, the mob mentality logic, man, is pretty ridiculous. I have never spent any extra money on any EA game, football game. I take that back. In NCAA 14, they came out with uniform packs, and they were $1, and I bought some. Also, in Madden 10, you could buy coaching, like a recruiting thing, and they were $1 as well, and I bought one. But the thing is, you could buy it, and you could use it for every single... There's the pass breakup I was talking about. You could use it for every single franchise when you restarted. Once you bought it, you had it for forever. But that's it. They were $1, and I bought NCAA 14 jersey packs, and in Madden 10, some recruiting thing. I don't remember what it was. But I have never played Ultimate Team. I've never spent money on anything to upgrade in these games, and I never will. There's not going to be a day one patch. No. It'll be next week. So the thing, Steve, is normally day one patches are for gameplay issues. Damn. The gameplay's elite right now. I mean, there's just... the gameplay's elite. So that's why there's not a day one patch. The issues that there are within Dynasty and stuff, that takes a little bit longer to tune. If they're going to fix it the right way, it's going to take a little bit longer.
Welcome to the Simgamingnetwork.
Darth, I'm right there with you. Yo, Dave, welcome to the channel, man. Appreciate you subscribing. I want to... There, we got a run going, finally. Let's try it again. Yeah, I've said it multiple times. This is the best gameplay we've ever had. Top to bottom. You could make an argument another game had maybe better physics or maybe better run pass, trench gameplay, whatever. But if you look at it top to bottom with coverage, CPU running back ability, quarterback play, run pass ratios, the way the AI adjusts to what you're doing, there's never been a game that touches this. They've already come out and said they're fixing it, Darth. Brad, holding's at default 50. I tested that at on live stream. I think it was last Saturday. Set that thing to 99. Did not see an increase in call rate, which is weird because oh, get going. Last year, when you set it to 55, right, you got like 8 holding calls a game. So yeah, no need to mess with holding this year. It doesn't impact the call rate. I tried to truck him, wasn't there. There's a standard edition. It released today. Yeah, it's out today, Raymond. You can get that standard edition today. All right, we'll take 3rd and 4 here. I'm seeing a lot of... I feel like... I don't know. It feels very... This playbook feels very familiar. Let's go. We got ourselves a little drive going here, man. Uh-oh. I'm glad he dropped that. Thank goodness. Let's try this. Shift. RPO. We'll take the few yards we got there. What do we want to run here? 3rd and goal from the 3. I think stick's going to be a good option here. I think stick's going to be a good option. If Gibson gets that outside leverage, I'm going to just loft it up to him. Yep, he got it. Oh, good defense. It's telling us to go for it. Nah, man, we're on the road. We're going to take our points because, honestly, I don't know how many times we're going to get a chance to get points. I don't know how often. Hold on. Checks. What are you doing? Give me 1 second, y'all. All right. Sorry about that, y'all. Freaking, my dog was up moving around, and apparently he had to poop, and did not make it outside. So that was fun. Mike Henry, I don't think they're gonna reverse course, man. It's 100 here. Hold on, Raymond. It's 100% sold separately. You can go again. I don't know about Xbox, but I can go to my PlayStation Store, and I can click right here, and I can go to College Football 27, and you can buy. I already own it, but you can get the regular. You can get just a standalone. You can get a game trial. You can just pick the one that you have. So this is just the base version. I'm on the base version right here. You can see how it says release 709. And if you go to the deluxe, it says 702. Chase, yeah, some people, yeah. Sorry, I'm catching up on chat, you guys. Sorry about what happened. Yeah, and that update didn't do anything to the game. It was just like back-end stuff. Zatla, I do not use catch timing whatsoever. 100% ratings-based player right here. I want them to play out, and this is not my real dynasty. This is just a dynasty I was using to test and build sliders. And although the slider set is now finished, I've been testing the wear and tear in this file too, and so I need to continue playing it through the end to see what a full season looks like on the wear and tear. And if I could ever get a damn precipitation game. Good pass breakup. If I could ever get a precipitation game, would love to be able to test those too. But essentially 3 full seasons between Memphis, Boston College, and Cincinnati. Not a single precipitation game. Ron says you're using NDSU and you're not sure if it's because they're bad every time you try to pass.
SGN Nation has a new recruit. Welcome to the ranks.
Yo, CT Pittman, thank you for supporting the channel and becoming a member. I appreciate you. Ron, so two things are going to matter there. Number one, your opponent, right? Like, how good is the teams you're playing? How good's their secondary versus your wide receivers? Because that does impact them getting open. Number two, yeah, coverage is really strong out the box. Running was easier out the box, and passing much harder. I made some changes to try to balance both of them. Essentially, ease up on the run game a little bit. Or sorry, make the run game harder, and then ease up on the pass game. We couldn't run to start the game, but we're getting it going a little bit now. Did they put out a blog explorer? I have not seen that yet. I knew they said they'd put one out today, but I did not know it was put out. Oh! Did we get in? That was such a good move. I'm gassing myself up on that one. Looked like I was going to go outside, and then last second cut back inside. Released 20 minutes ago. Oh, I haven't seen it. I've been live for 40. I kind of want to check it out. Look at this right here. See, he goes outside. My guy's blocking. So I tell him, like, yeah, I'm going to go outside. And then last second, nope. Oh, I thought I got in, though. Is there a reach ball mechanic that I just don't know about? This cross before he went out of bounds? I want to go super slow-mo. Like, just a frame. I don't know, man. I hit the pylon. And my foot isn't touching the ground. That's a touchdown. I'm across the goal line. I'm not touching the ground. I hit the pylon. That's a touchdown. But now I can't challenge it because I went and looked at the replay. Oh, that's a touchdown. Oh, hold on. We're gonna pause real quick. I don't know if I can do this because so I have my PC on my second monitor, but it's got the PS5 up right now. I don't know if I can interact. We're gonna try this. Hold on. Everything's off. Whoa. Oh, that's the wrong one. Sorry. Let's go here. Hold on. I'm going to try this. I need to click here. Can I hit interact? Where's the damn interact? I can't do it. I can't. I was hoping I could just control it from right here, but it doesn't look like there's an interact. Oh, hold on. Maybe there is. Nope, that's the wrong one. Nope, can't interact. I was going to pull it up right there, but I can't do it without losing what's on my screen right here. I don't want to do that. Let's just read it real quick. Let me see here. Bordeaux's not very happy about it. All right, let's see what they said here. I'm going to read what Bordeaux said, but first let's read this. Leeds isn't outside the pylon. I thought the ball crossed. The foot was outside the pylon, but the ball looked like it crossed inside. Let's see here. Since early access began, they've been reading stuff, blah, 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 blah. Gameplay. On the gameplay front, we're still collecting your feedback to help inform future tuning, but two topics have immediate attention: pancake blocks and switch stick. There are too many pancakes. As long as it doesn't hurt the gameplay, I'm fine with them adjusting it. I don't care about switch stick. Dynasty. We've seen a lot of discussion on Dynasty recruiting, particularly around higher rated recruits going without offers during the recruiting cycle. After investigating, we've identified several contributing factors and are actively working on improvements, including adjusting recruiting tuning to improve how CPU teams compete for highly rated recruits, improving how CPU teams prioritize and retain recruits after extending offers, addressing late cycle recruiting scenarios that can leave recruits without viable offers, adjusting recruit generation and recruiting balance to better reflect expected recruiting distributions. These improvements are a top priority for us, and we're working to get them into your hands as quickly as possible. We're targeting next week for these improvements to be available. Keep sharing what you're seeing as more players jump into Dynasty. Dynasty progression. We've seen a lot of the conversations. Coach progression in College Bowl 27 is built as a long-term career arc. Coach XP requirements remain the same as College Bowl 26, and growth still comes. So the requirements are the same, but you earn them slower. It definitely feels like. What I saw anyway. As growth still comes from your coach archetype perks and coaching staff over the course of your Dynasty Blueprint deepens that progression by putting more weight on the decisions that build and sustain a program across multiple seasons. To give players more control over progression pace, we are adding a new Coach XP speed settings in the upcoming title update. That said, we've heard your feedback. We know many players want more control over the pace of coach progression, and we're adding that flexibility back in our upcoming title update. The 3 new Coach XP settings are casual, fastest coach progression, 1.5 times XP, equivalent to the faster setting from College Bowl 26. Best for players who want to unlock abilities quickly and accelerate coach growth. Simulation, balanced coach progression, 1.25 XP, best for players looking for realistic pace. Career, authentic long-term coach progression, 1. Equivalent, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so they are doing that. Coach XP accelerators are an optional feature. All right, there we go. Road to Glory, position battles. Let's see about the progression. We've also seen questions around Road to Glory progression. Progression has been redesigned around earning weekly XP through gameplay and upgrading individual ratings and abilities throughout your career. Depending on your starting recruit level and performance on the field, you can generally expect to reach the mid to high 90s by your junior year. You can still reach 99 overall through gameplay alone. Blah, blah, blah. They didn't make any changes to Road to Glory. All right, so they did talk about Dynasty stuff for us. Let's see what Bordeaux had to say here. Bordeaux said 13 minutes ago, EA is trying to get a win over on the community for listening, but all they did was the least they could. They brought back Dynasty Coach XP sliders, but instead of bringing fastest back, they brought back what faster was and named it fastest. For Road to Glory players, they did absolutely nothing. They tripled down. Road to Glory sliders are so crucial. They also acknowledged microtransactions by calling them Coach XP accelerators again. Road to Glory is in trouble though. There is no freedom within that mode. Yep, he just said that. I gotta. Let's see here. Hold on. I'm gonna post something real quick. I gotta get my thought out on this. Okay, we're gonna do that. Oops. No, let's do that. Undo that. No, let's make that bigger. I'm trying to highlight. All right, 1 second. Have to ask. If Dynasty is designed to be 25 to 30 scene experience, as you say, how was recruiting shouldn't the recruiting NIL player progression transfer all right, putting that in there. We're going to go CFB, play, don't pay. All right, I just put out, I grabbed a snippet. For those of you who follow me X, you'll see it in a second. I grabbed a snippet from what they said, where they said coach progression in College Football 27 is built as a long-term career arc. Right, and I highlight that. And then I say in my post, this is good news for Dynasty players. However, I have to ask, if Dynasty is designed to be a 25 to 30 season experience, as you say, shouldn't the recruiting, NIL, player progression, transfer, and I should put and transfer portal stuff, and transfer portal stuff have been tested over that span? Because obviously it wasn't. There we go. Back to gaming. Back to enjoying our gameplay. We're done. Thank you for passing on the news. We got good news coming. That's all I can say. How did I get the ball down here? Oh, yeah, I had that big run. Bethlehem, players are opting. They already signed their likeness and got paid. They're opting out after already being in the game? Who's doing that? I'm not pissing off anybody. I'm making a very valid argument. Like, okay, I understand if you're changing it to be a 25-year to 30-year experience, which I do think is definitely good to have, built around that. Just give people options who don't want to do that. But if you're gonna build the game and say that it's designed to be that, you gotta have the whole world, the whole universe of your dynasty makes sense. And recruiting, NIL, the players, how they progress, transfer portal, all that stuff is absolutely abysmal. So you can come out and say it's designed to be a 25-year, 30-year experience, but then clearly you didn't test it for 25, 30 years to see how it operates in that time. You know what I mean? You think that was a troll? I would say they've already got their money. I think they have to sign, they have to make their decision well before the game comes out so that if they sign up, EA can get their likeness and stuff put in the game. They can always sign up later, right? Because didn't Arch Manning do it way late and he got updated in the game? But once you sign, you get paid. You can't opt out for that season. Yeah, I'll show you guys. I'll probably make a video. Everyone, I get a lot of people coming in and asking me what my modular is, because I made the video showing the modular camera that, and by the way, comment-wise, that's the most successful video I've ever made. Universally, everyone is, like, grateful. Every other video I drop, there's always just clown shows that come in and gotta say something, right? That's like, it's 100% positive on that video, man. Like, I am so happy about that video. And Mills started using modular camera too. I don't know if he saw my video or not, but I saw a stream this morning he was using modular. This is what I'm using for modular, and I will make a video on it, I think, just because so many people ask, and I'm happy to show it here in stream for you guys. I will say just screenshot it, or, whatever you're watching on. But, not all the players. No, they already opted out, Bethlehem. The players that aren't in the game already opted out for this year, but they can change their mind and opt back in and then get added in. But once you opt in, you get paid. You can't opt out until next year. Hey, man, we might get this dub against Iowa State. They're even. They're the same record as us, or the same overall as us. Get them. Oh, let's go. We are killing these guys right now. I did leave. I had to take care of... I had to feed my dogs. I try to tune into Mills as much as I can, but then I was like, I got to get ready for this stream. I had to come down. I had to feed my dogs, cook them some food, so I wasn't still there. What did he ask, or what did he say? Or yeah, sorry, I missed it. I feel bad. I tune into him as much as I can. You told him this morning, like, how early? Was it after I was in there? I'm assuming it was after I was in there. Oh, good defense. Oh, no! Let's go, 68. Booth review. We recovered it. I don't know, you guys. I have never had so much fun playing a football video game. Hey, your friend James. Hey, man, I haven't seen you in a while. Appreciate you coming through. I just want to say that, man. You know... 25,000 subs, I never thought I'd get to this far. And I know some people are, 25 isn't a lot compared to other people. To me, it's insane amount, but it's crazy. Like, I definitely remember people, who talk and stuff. People who pay attention, comment on videos, things like that. Like, I remember. Oh, no! And your friend James is the person I remember. Not to just beat a dead horse, because we talked about it a little bit ago, and then talked about it yesterday and talked about 2 days ago. I will tell you, your friend James, I dropped a video last night, and I kind of cover it all. And I'll just kind of leave it at that. I don't want to take away from this stream. I mean, we're having fun showcasing the sliders, showcasing the gameplay. I'm having so much fun playing. I'm going to miss this kick. Oh, I'm not. All right, let's go. Gaming Legend says, what's your thoughts on boycotting, on those people who are boycotting until the change is made? I think it's stupid, personally, because the hashtag, and I said this already, but I'll reiterate, the hashtag literally says, play, don't pay. So if you've already bought the $70 game, just play it. Don't pay anything extra. Play the game that you would have last year. They've already got your money. You know what I mean? You not playing their game, they already got your money. Just don't pay for anything extra. That's how I look at it. That's what I've never paid for anything extra. I definitely think Big Red Dog. You guys watched me play on 25 and 26 college football. I missed so many field goals, up close ones too, because of the camera angle, and like because of the camera angle I played on for everything, and then the kicks. Like, I thought I was kicking it perfect and I'd miss it. This modular camera allows me to change up my angle for the kicks. And I actually can make kicks in this game now at a much better rate than I could before. So that makes it a lot more fun. The game is getting destroyed on Steam, allegedly with downvotes. Again, you're downvoting a game that had literally... I understand they made a decision you know people don't like, but the gameplay is truly special, man. I will beat that into a dead horse. As someone, you guys know, maybe you don't if you're new, I have made plenty of my fair share of videos complaining about gameplay aspects, AI, things like that. I haven't had a bad thing to say about the gameplay this year. It's 8 days of me streaming this every day.
Simgamingnetwork.
Nate, thank you for subscribing, man. Appreciate you. I mean, I guess if you call the CPU quarterbacks how much time they take at the line of scrimmage before they snap it a gameplay thing, that's my only complaint. I would wish they took more time, because you literally can't, even with a custom adjustment or whatever, a macro, you can't do wear and tear sub and that at the same time. That's my... I guess if there's a gameplay complaint, that's the only one. When you look at when he gets set to how quickly he snaps the ball, it's like that. Soka Warrior, yeah, man, you're right. Slim Drake, and I'll tell you this. This game sells way more units than Madden. Madden makes way more money than this game, because Madden has the Ultimate Team. People play tons of Ultimate Team in Madden. They don't play it in college football. I think college football has a big opportunity to monetize with Road to Glory via an online mode like 2K, like the Yard, but you got to make it better. Superstar KO or whatever it's called in Madden, it's leaving so much on the table. It's leaving so much on the table. Look at what you do as a company for EASHL, World of Chell. Look at that. Look at what 2K does for their park, their neighborhood. Add ranked mode. Look at what ESG football is doing. Pull from these companies, and it allows people to play with their Road to Glory player technically all year. Even once they finish their career arc, they can still go on and play with that player. That's what you monetize, man. And I'll be the first to tell you, if they brought in a neighborhood style, like you call it the campus, I don't know what you want to call it, right? But if they brought something in like World of Chell or what 2K does with Park, I would be all over that, and I would spend money on that. Darth Rambo, I'm gonna use macros. I haven't set any up yet. I actually posted a video in the community tab this morning. I found a guy who dropped a video on the macros, and I thought it was very, very well done. And I'm gonna follow him, and I posted to share it for everybody else, because I hadn't seen much on the macros yet. I mean, I think a lot of people talked about the coaching adjustments, but I haven't seen much on macros. And maybe it's because people have their own personal preference, but like just showing people how to do them and some of the things you could do, I think is really beneficial. Ish boy, I'll be North Dakota State all day, every day. Yeah, Slim, because the idea is both with World of Chell and 2K, like you can, 2K's I think 2K is the perfect model to follow as far as how you incorporate the two. If you don't want to play online, you do not have to. If you want to just do your story mode, you can. But what you do to make it longer is, like in 2K, the neighborhood, whatever they call it now, they keep changing it. You can, and I forgot to do this. So in 2K Neighborhood, you obviously have your story where you're playing through your NBA career. Then you can go play versus other users in the park or in Pro-Am. But you can also go in the neighborhood and play your 3v3 games against CPU teams, 3v3 CPU teams, right? And you can do like challenges, and you're playing against the computer 3v3. And you can actually go do against the computer 5v5 stuff too. So I think what EA could do is follow that route. Have your story where you play in your college career, and then have an online thing, maybe call it the campus, I don't know, where you can go on, you have other users, you know, open world, you can go play 3v3, 7-on-7s, whatever they decide to go with, but then also put in where you have challenges against the CPU. So you're going in, you're playing the 3v3 or the 5v5 or whatever you're doing, and you can go against, imagine having to work your way up a tree, and your final boss is Barry Sanders, you know, Calvin Johnson and Peyton Manning or something like that, right? If they get the license for that. And you're playing against those guys. That way it allows people to play with the Road to Glory character past their career without having to play against other users. I mean, there's literally so much they could do with it. Garth Rambo, North Dakota. I live in North Dakota, fam. Oh, we're out. We're out. No, we're not. Oh, nice stiff arm. They got rid of the goalie, but to be fair, the teams that came in with... I played EASHL a couple times. I never played NHL like the franchise mode, but I'd always hop on the beta and play World HL with my friends. And it was pretty obvious the teams that had a goalie, a user-controlled goalie, that better be incomplete, did way worse than the CPU-controlled goalie. That was pretty evident. I've actually never watched Fargo. Get over there. DPI. That's a DPI. That's a DPI. We got it. We got one. You can still play as a goalie? Oh, Mikhail, they use tons of moves, man. They use tons of moves. Big run. I haven't seen that yet. Zatla, that's exactly why I don't do it. I want my player ratings to matter. I don't want my input to override a player rating. I mean, I think it's great for the competitive aspect of it. CT Pittman, did you get back to me on what was said in Mills when you asked if I was still there? Or you might have and I missed it, but could you fill me in again? Please. I appreciate you coming through too, man. I know you're over in SimFB all the time too, man. Appreciate you for coming through over here as well. Get there. All right. Man, our offense is cooking. Which, if you saw us play yesterday against Houston, our offense was not cooking. we struggle bust. This is nice, man. And you know what? Crazy. Houston was rated the same as us. They were 76 overall. We didn't make them punt one time. And now I'm coming back. We're coming back today playing another team, exact same rating as us. And they've punted a couple times. Our offense is cooking. You just get all these different experiences against teams that are similar to you. I think, you know, matchups. I should just thrown that away. So, your friend James, that's one thing I targeted was to reduce the running game success for the user. Now, you wouldn't know it in this first half because I've been running the ball pretty well, even without that big run. But the last couple games on stream, yesterday, we did 3, and I would pull up and look at the yards per carry. We're gone. We're getting outside on this team every time. I pulled it up every single time, and the yards per carry was around 5, and if you took away, one game it was higher than that, one game was like 6, but if you took away like the one big run, I was down to like 3.9 yards per carry. Tuka Gamer, this is the best gameplay of all time. Oh, gotcha. Oh, I need to... I don't know, it was still showing. Yeah, I had to dip, but I always tune in. He streams for way longer than I do, so I typically will hop into Mills' stream like in the morning when I'm drinking my coffee, you know, before I'm, you know, doing some of the stuff I need to do, and then when I get off stream, he's still going. I'll go and watch and tune into him, man. Because I like a lot of the other guys too, like Bordeaux and Bangle and all that stuff. But you know, they do more rebuilds and storytelling, like off the field. Bangle mixes in a good mixture of both, I think. But Mills plays live online like I do, and I really like watching him play because he plays realistically. Well, your friend James already dropped my slider set. No, I didn't touch the blocking sliders. I mean, we'll see how this plays out in the game. Typically, the CPU will adjust. Right now, we haven't been able to get stuff inside. All of our success is running outside against this team. So we'll see how they adjust. But then I'll also show our 3 games yesterday to show that running is definitely not overpowered. Like, you can have games like this. Does it, as long as you don't do it every single week. You know what I mean? Sometimes dudes just go off. Coach suggestions, they're better on offense. Defense, still, you know, there's a lot of time the CPU will come out in a 3 wide receiver set, and the coach suggestions on defense will recommend a 4-3. Get down. Call timeout. Tozzel, I haven't had a single precipitation game yet. Not a damn one. And I'm starting to get upset about it. 3 different seasons. Memphis, Boston College, now Cincinnati. I can't get a lick of precipitation. Oh no. We're going again. No, I slid. I slid. Your friend James, watch Jaden's video on recruiting. Call me Jaden. He's done a lot of videos. Oh, Bigger Doug, that's how you came here, was from Sim? I didn't know that. He's not using my sliders anymore. Not anything against me. He just, like, every time there was an update last year, I would send him an update, and he would just get frustrated. He's like, man, why do we got to change stuff every time there's an update? And I was like, well, the gameplay changed. Like, so, yeah, you know, if you build sliders for gameplay, and then the gameplay changes, you gotta adjust for it, you know? But I understand. He just wants to play default Heisman, no changes, and just let it rock. And I respect it. I haven't seen a single CPU sneak yet. I have not. That's a good call out. Mike Henry, just try a play now game. Honestly, it does for the movements. It does, because all you're testing is you want to test, really the movement is the main thing. And then the other one I want to definitely check is the throw power, because it definitely seems like throw power is kind of nerfed in the gameplay at times. Like, there's certain throws where you absolutely bomb it. Then there's other ones where you throw it and the receivers have to turn around and stand there to jump up and catch it. And so that's where I'm nervous, like, do I need to nerf? Do I actually want to have this impact? He's always been like that, Darth Rambo. That's what he enjoys. I mean, he's tried some things a couple times. I know last year even. Last year he even put pass accuracy at 0. He definitely will deviate at times. Not a lot, but he will. But this year I don't think he's deviating at all. This is very good gameplay, man. And honestly, I mean, I'd be out of a YouTube channel otherwise. So, you know, not saying you're wishing that against me, but that's the whole reason I even exist. Yeah, we're running on this team today. This feels good, because we could not run yesterday at all. I haven't tested coach mode yet, C-Paul. I wanted to finish all this stuff up first, and then I was going to go test coach mode a little bit. You know what we could do? You know what we could do? Because the sliders are finished and it's just wear and tear. We could test coach mode a little bit now. I mean, but I'll let you guys decide. You can switch to coach mode in the middle of a game. So let's do that real quick. I know there's a lot of people who only want user versus CPU. I understand that. Are there anyone here who is like, yeah, I could, let me run coach mode for a couple possessions just to see what it looks like? Or do you only want to see the user versus CPU? I'll kind of do what you guys want with that. You know what I mean? Mikal, you've wished the transitions were a little bit faster and smoother. There's definitely a couple that I wish were a little bit faster, but overall, I think they're okay. Yo, Jason, what's going on, man? Welcome to the stream. Tuning in from X. Oh, no. I just want to make sure, because we got 112 people in here, which is, thank you so much, man. I appreciate you guys tuning in. I want to make sure that, those people that are here for, I don't stop doing why they're here. Doing what they're here for, I should say. We can check coach mode real quick. Big Papa played a game. I can say this. Big Papa's in here. He's in the chat. He played a game on coach mode with what is essentially... Oh, I can't do it in the middle of this game. Or is it because I thought you could switch to coach mode in the middle of a game. Think you have to do it in the menu? Well, shoot. Let me take my dog outside real quick, and we'll figure this out. Give me 1 second. All right, sorry about that. Somehow he got sick. I don't know. Seems like he's been getting sick a lot, and I haven't changed his diet at all. So I don't really know. I don't know what's going on. But anyway, so we can't do coach mode apparently. You can't switch to it, which I think is a big miss, man. I think you should be able to switch to coach mode in the middle of a game. Like, what if you want to just coach? What if you want to play offense only and coach defense, or vice versa? Darth, I'm going to try out my user versus CPU slider set as a base. Alright, so now they're going to start taking away the edges. 11-mile-an-hour wind. Okay, hold on. Move it, ball. Move it. Okay. Sometimes I feel like the 11-mile-an-hour, like the wind actually moves the ball, and there's other times where I'm like, this didn't do a damn thing. Authentic intent. You know, I a lot of people share your view. I'm personally, I enjoy both of them. I do enjoy both of them, but it would be really cool to be able to do both, like in a game, right? To be able to, you know, just how you have like to play the moments, you know, where you can play offense only, defense only, etc. It'd be cool to be able to do coach mode, to hop in as a coach at any time. Maybe that's something we could look for next year. I mean, they're taking their shots. Our coverage is just there. I am on 13 minutes with 20-second runoff. We've been getting right around 130 plays every single game consistently. And that's what we needed to have to match up with the teams in simulation. And how many minutes they're getting. That's what we want to. That's what we want to go for. Is mirroring how many plays the CPU gets. For stats to line up. Yo, N890, what's going on, man? Welcome to the stream. Oh, that safety came down hard. All right, all right. You guys should already see they've already adjusted how they're attacking me defensively. Like what was working in the first half isn't there anymore. They need to give you the option in coach mode to have more than 2 camera angles. It would be cool if we could do coach mode from the standard broadcast. But I understand also the point of it, like it's a coach. So they want to have it be the perspectives from a coach. But watching it from the regular broadcast camera would be so much nicer. That's a touchdown if I don't get hit as I throw. Yeah, Mr. Cheesecake, I mean, is it exactly what everybody wanted? No, but is it a definitely a W? Yes, it is. It's a big win. Give him a free 5 when we had him pinned back. It's not ideal. Luckily, our defense has been balling. Defense has been balling. You have to turn off coach perspective, then you can play it in any... Ah, I did not know that. Jax, no lick, bud. You're okay. I did not know that. We'll take a look at that. If I don't get a damn weather game, our next game, we'll do coach mode. When we get out of here, our next matchup is at home versus Colorado. And if we're not going to get weather, we'll run coach mode. But I'll have... no, our defense got torched, Zatla. When we played Houston yesterday, it was the game before this, they're a 76 overall too. We couldn't make them punt one time. They hung a lot of points on us. We had a lot of points hung on us yesterday. Texas Tech hung on 40 something on us. Houston hung on, what was it, 38, I think. Utah State, we did a pretty good job against them. That's the game we won yesterday. This quarterback is dog water. What's his... Oops. What's his rating? This, please don't be good. 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 He's an 80. But man, he is just having a horrible game as a dual threat. Horrible game as a dual threat. Backing on it. Oh, don't give him 5. Yo, it's game time. What's going on, man? We're in try coach mode. Big Papa, you tried it before we made like 1 or 2 adjustments, right, guy? I'm trying to remember. I know you said you tried it and it was good, but I don't remember if we had any adjustments after that. CPU dual threat QBs can't do shit in this game. Alright, thank you for that, Zatla, because now I don't feel so bad that they're ass. That this dude's being ass. Hey, I appreciate you coming through and hanging out with me before you gotta go to work, man. It means a lot. Ooh, good run. Yeah, I think this would be a much closer game if they're... Because they're running the ball pretty well. It's just their quarterback can't do anything. And as a dual threat, he hasn't even taken off on me. Okay. Thought he was going to throw it. Like if he dropped back to pass, it took off on me. Like that freaking... what quarterback was it that did that to me? Ran for like 180 yards on me. If he was doing that... Three-man rush, can't get any pressure.
SGN Nation has a new recruit. Welcome to the ranks.
Undercover, welcome to SGN Nation, man. Thank you for the support. Appreciate you. There, okay, now he's taking off. See, if he was doing that first half, this would be so much, be a different game. Yeah, I'm waiting. I'm waiting for that patch too, man. So right now it's just going to be continuing to work on. We're playing games to continue to test the wear and tear. Right, we got to get through a full season to see what it looks like. Untouched, wear and tear, full season. How do those numbers look? Because last year I made the mistake of dropping my wear and tear slider video as I tested like 3 games with it. And I was like, yo, these are so good. We get great rotations. Everything's fine. Get to week 6. And, your players weren't playing. He just stinks. I did a test dynasty with Iowa State back in April when I made my final slider set for College Football 26. This was the team that I used. That's how I discovered their playbook. We got a little pressure here. Okay. We'll do that. Hold him to 3. Dynasty, you're testing everything? Yeah, it's good to... I mean, but it's also good to do that, like, things one at a time. Iowa State definitely needs a new quarterback. Oh, no. Reanimate, what's going on, man? Welcome to the stream. They made the game harder, Reanimate. They made the game much harder. They made coverage much better. I still am, VV. Yeah. I am. Oh, shucks.
SGN Nation has a new recruit. Welcome to the ranks. SGN Nation has a new recruit. Welcome to the ranks.
Yo, Cameron, thank you for supporting the channel, man. Appreciate you. Oh, Lucius, welcome to SGN Nation, man. Thank you for the support. Appreciate you. It plays the exact same, Chase. It's the full game. Get there, get there, get there. Oh, he dove for it. Just couldn't hang on. Good effort. All right, see what they do here. They got the ball moving a little bit last drive against our defense. Come out. Cover 2 shell. We'll run cover 3. We'll go cover 3. We'll run this cover 1 for 3rd and 10. We're going to press, but we're going to play conservative. Oh, no. Probably shouldn't have ran man coverage there. Zala, absolutely not. Nah, absolutely not. There's no need to. Again, it's all about gameplay, right? Yeah, you upgrade your coach and stuff like that, but I don't think your experience... I think, honestly, your experience just gets easier the more you upgrade them. And I think that's what can take people out of their Dynasty mode, is when suddenly the challenge that they enjoyed is gone because you got too good. Kind of like when you're playing, you know, when you're playing an RPG, right? You start off... The thing with RPG is you start off weak, and as you grow, your opponents grow with you. In college football, you start off weak, but as you grow, your opponents don't really grow much with you. It makes your players better. It makes recruiting easier, right? You just get more powerful, where the world around you doesn't change. I think, honestly, ranking up your coaches is one of the easiest ways to lose your interest in Dynasty. Personally. Also, what happens when you decide to start over? BV, I don't think... I mean, you could do some for sure, but, you know... Again, you get to a certain point, and yeah, I think it makes everything so much easier, and it can make people lose their interest, because now that challenge, it's not really a challenge anymore. Sure, you might have it on the... Well, even whatever challenge you had on the field, now your team's going to be better from recruiting, players playing better, you know, all those extra things. This quarterback sucks.
SGN Nation has a new recruit. Welcome to the ranks.
Yo, thank you to Kaboom following over on Twitch, and shout out to Brendan. Welcome to SGN Nation, man. Thank you for the support. Appreciate you. Ooh. You playing your first game, Oregon versus Stanford? Dynasty or play now? Wear and tear still holding up in game. In game number 10. Let's go. I think we did a good job on the wear and tear, man. Oh, let me cut back in. I haven't changed my modular really. I might have changed like one thing. I think I changed like one thing, one angle. Let's play action. Let's take a shot, huh? Oh yeah, we're gonna make him go straight though. If they blitz, there's no way that's a one-on-one. There's no way there's get safety help on that. Oh, what an effort. I love throwing it deep, man. Oh my, okay, okay. BV? I was gonna say, Play Now plays way different than Dynasty. Man, the defense is cracking down. The thing is, we're not, I mean, we're up by 11. I'm disappointed we haven't been able to put this team away. Crazy that they're down 11 in the fourth quarter and they're running the ball, though. That's the run-pass ratio commitment right there. We better go cover one. He might take off and scramble. Nope, he's going deep. Oh my, what a catch. What a catch. No, it's just the difficulty in generals is different, Powers. Heisman mode is like really easy in Play Now. Oh my god, I whiffed on him. Or they know the quarterback's so bad they don't want to pass. That could be it too. They haven't really ran any... Oh, there's no option in the play. Oh, there's a couple option plays in the playbook, actually. Gunny, if that's the case, it's because players didn't sign off to be in the game. I mean, you can't blame EA on that. The players have a say. They can choose to be in or they can choose to not. I'm going to bull rush right here. Oh no. What a dot. Got home. Oh, he got rid of that? And we're going to go aggressive. All right. Oh, good block. No way. Wow, okay. Ephesi, I don't know, man. I honestly, I don't know. I haven't been looking at... I have all that stuff on auto. I've just been doing gameplay. This isn't my Dynasty, so I haven't been looking at any of that stuff. Well, shit. That adaptive AI, man. They have all 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning, and they're down 3. Brazilian, no, because what's posted in the members chat on Discord is what's in the video. We'll take 5. We'll take 5. Ah, they're using their timeouts here. Alright, I'm gonna try... I want this. We're gonna do this. Nope, I can't. Dang it. I'm gonna call timeout. Had to go timeout because what I wanted to do I can't do. That's right, because this isn't the playbook I've been using. Okay. Uh-oh. Call timeout. Why do I get such a short play clock after timeout? No, 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 no. Hurry up, guys. Go. Run. Sprint. We'll take the 2. That sucks. Like, I call timeout and I pick my play. And I have... I mean, shouldn't I have 60 seconds? I called the timeout. There we go. Oh! We're gonna cover 4 palms. That safety's bailing middle deep, middle of the field. Alright, they have 1 timeout left. That's absolutely the worst, man. That I get the ball back. And because of the 2-minute warning, they didn't have to use one of their timeouts. Gotta get pressure. Oh no. I haven't tested any of that. Well, they're in field goal range now. God dang it. Alright, now this is getting in dangerous territory here. They went into this hurry up, and I couldn't... we're going to try man here. I'm going to play a little aggressive. See if we can't get an interception or something. Oh my god! I haven't scored the whole... Did we score it? We kicked 3. We have 3 points the whole second half. After doing whatever we wanted offensively in the first half. That's brutal because now I need a touchdown. 2 timeouts, 52 seconds. I need a touchdown. First play, we're running a halfback screen. You showed how much he sucked. He let it come back. Oh, they just field goal, and then suddenly touchdown. And I was like, all right, no big deal. We ran it 3 straight times, couldn't get the first. We're going to get 15 extra on this. We'll be all right. We'll get 15 extra on this. And it stops the clock. Not only do we get 15 extra, but we literally stop the clock. God dang, coach. Those are... Oh, no, we got to go quick. We got to go quick. I hate that. I hate the play clock time you get. Nope, I can't do any... Fuck! All I wanted to do was edit my running back to stand in block, and it wouldn't let me do it. I hate that there's a penalty, and I literally get no... Is that a glitch? Someone tell me college rules. Oh, we get to 5. Okay, never mind. I'll stop bitching. But hot damn, all I wanted to do here was... Oh, it's because there's a shift. That's why I couldn't do it. Chip and release. That's all I want to do with my running back. But I couldn't do it because there's a shift. I really wish we knew that there was pre-built shifts in these plays. Or maybe there is and I just don't understand it. Or I didn't see it. But I don't understand why, you know, you come out, you pick a play within 5 seconds, and you come out and their play clock screens at 15. Hey, man. They figured their shit out. They adjusted. I couldn't do what I was doing that whole first half. Hey. No, Mazzo. That's funny, man. Alright. I ran the ball all over them that first half. Not so much in the second half. Total plays, though, 76 plus 55. That's 131. So, like I was telling you guys, they ran 20 more plays than me. They ran the ball more than me, but we had more yards per rush. But that was all in the first half. They definitely there was better passing than me. I'm guessing they dominated the time of possession. Yeah, they got me in time of possession too. Look at that, 7 and 6 for penalties. It's a mix. You're not going to get these kind of penalties every single game. It's pretty variable. But he ended up going 21 to 34 for 207. Delvin Forrest was 20 for 84. Quarterback we don't count. Petaway 8 for 30. Alla 3 for 26. We don't really count these ones either. 15 for 148, but I had, in the first half, I had 3 20-plus yard carries. So, like, I had 4 carries of 20-plus in the first half, and then my first possession of third quarter, and then they were just gone. Couldn't run after that. That's very flukish. We were just running all over them. The second half, we couldn't do it. There's no way to slow the game down. Let's take a look defensively. We sacked him too. We sacked him, wow, 5 times? 3, 4, 5 times. That's the most sacks we've had in a while. They sacked us 2 times. Alright, let's see if we're going to get a snow game finally. It was a great comeback. It was fun. I didn't really adjust offensively, man. Like, I came out in the third quarter, and you guys saw me, I busted another big run, and I'm like, alright, more of the same. They held me to 3. We go up 20-3. And then my defense, you know, I hold them to a field goal, they get 6, and then I don't do anything offensively. Then I hold them to another field goal, I'm up 20-9. Couldn't do anything offensively again. Like, you know, let's advance a week. Let's look at our wear and tear. We're going to continue to monitor wear and tear because we're getting to that end of the season. All right. That's a lot of commits right here for auto recruiting. All 3 stars, too. Oh, 50% chance? Authentic, I'm not recruiting, man. This is all on auto. I only care about gameplay right now. This isn't my dynasty. This is just for testing stuff, like wear and tear and gameplay sliders. So I haven't done a lick of recruiting. I haven't opened this yet. 50% chance of rain. We gotta get a rain game now, yeah? There's just, like, come on. The internet went out for a second. Looks like we got the stream back. I was gonna say my game froze. Well, you said authentic. I was talking about play calling during the game, not recruiting. But you said you got to change your pitches. Well, pitches is a recruiting thing. So I'm not really, I guess, wouldn't you say change your play calling, not your pitches? Alright, hold on, I didn't mess anything up, did it? Okay. Nope, didn't mean to do that either. Alright, let's look at his wear and tear. So with 2 games left, he's got, and he's a senior, he's got half his season left. And he's taking some hits. Halfback. He's a little below halfway as a senior. And he's got 140 touches. Right here, Zion is, you know, a little over halfway halfway between the halfway and the 75%, and he's got 95 touches. And I've been simulating the practice the whole time. See how wide receivers are looking. Wide receivers are sitting nice. This would, you know what this tells me, honestly? Well, it's only 29 catches, 24 catches, 22 catches. Never mind. That makes sense. I haven't been throwing the ball very much. Is that right? He's a freshman and has half his career bar gone. Let's see. So this freshman here, nope, he's got 3/4 essentially. So this is a senior, and he's just under half his career bar. Zion is a freshman, red shirt. He's got 3/4 his career bar. This is a senior, and he's below half. Yeah. The stream, yeah, my internet went out for a second. I got disconnected from EA servers, too. I was almost going to say that wide receiver looked low, but then I looked at how many catches they have. I mean, yeah, these numbers look fine for that, right? If you go and you get a guy, I mean, we'll just call it 30, you get 60 catches, he's going to take a lot more hits. So I think we're looking good on the wide receiver and stuff too. Let's look at my tight end. He gets a lot more catches. 31, right? Yeah, he's fine. He does more blocking and stuff too. Offensive line, fine offensive line. That's what we want. Offensive line is good. That's how it should be for offensive line, honestly. Edge, here we go. 4 sacks, 10 tackles. They get a lot of contact from blocking, you know, all that stuff. So we're sitting there good. He's a senior. That looks good to me. Look at this guy, Patrick Bauer. He's up high. 4 sacks. Power rusher. That looks good. I mean, defensively, defensive players normally deliver the, you know. The only thing you could potentially look at doing then is raising the impact block. If we want defense to have a little bit more wear and tear. Because that's the only one that really... Dave's, I love this game, man. Absolutely love this game. What's passing slowdown? If you are going to aim your pass, it'll slow down to allow you to place where you want it to go, and then it'll speed back up again. Don't turn it on. What I'm noticing with the defensive guys, at least on the line, and now we're looking at linebackers. Oh, middle linebacker, we're good. 38 tackles there. Linebackers, yeah. These guys get blocked a lot. Impact block on the outside. Let's take a look at corners. Ooh, corners. Maybe they're the ones getting impact blocked. Holy smokes. He's down to half as a senior. He's really hurt. Tackle assists, 20. Okay, let's take a look. Hold on. 27 tackles, 43 tackles assists. So that's a total of 70. He's got 70 as well between the tackles and the assists. But they're both seniors. Huh. Interesting. I think the impact block is affecting the corners, not the linebackers. Snow game where it says it's 30 degrees and clear. Love it. Hey, love that hashtag, Dave. See how safeties are looking. 39. They're getting 39 and 40. Well, we're sitting pretty solid there. I don't think I'd want to increase impact blocking because it's really affecting the DBs, not the linebackers. Brand new PC, bought it yesterday, keeps crashing, the game does. See if there's got to be some sort of update. There's something. Did you update your drivers? This brand new PC, the first. I mean, I don't know if you went and updated your drivers, but that's the first thing probably would want to do. I think people forget about that. Oh, Chase Fatal said that your driver's up to date. I missed it. Glad I'm not the only one who thought that though. So thinking about the wear and tear, right? I was looking at the defensive line because I'd like to get a little bit more defensive line impact, right? But impact block seems to be doing the defensive backs. Block impact. Here's the question. Does block impact is that what's going to go and get the defensive line? Because the offensive line and defensive line both don't have any wear and tear at all. You know, impact block I think is getting those DBs, right? Is it block? See, I always lowered this because I was like, I guess I thought about this differently, but maybe I shouldn't have. I always associated block with like the impact of blocking on your offensive lineman, but then I associated impact with your offensive lineman going out and laying the wood on somebody. But maybe in both cases, blocking is your impact on the defense. How do you check your drivers? Well, you should open up what do you go to? Settings. Someone walk them through it. You go to settings and you go to there's a way you get to your drivers there and you can just update them. Also, is your graphics card in NVIDIA? You should be able to just do that. Or search Ryzen. You should be able to open it and then you can hit update drivers. I'm almost wondering, you guys, if I've been doing this all wrong with the block. Because I've literally associated impact block with the impact the defender gets from being impact blocked. But then I've also associated block with the impact on the offensive lineman. And maybe impact block and block are the two ones that the defender takes. I'm not going to change it now because obviously I need to let it go, but a great way to check this, I think, would be to increase the block impact to see what it does to defensive line. I would probably put this up to like 35. Al Green impacts both. Yeah, so I think I need to raise that. I'm not going to do it. We'll do it when we move to Oregon State. All right, so here's the quick question then. I mean, you guys might have answered it because I kind of lost track of things. Are we going to do a game on... Where's it at? Coach mode. Do we want to do this game coach mode where I could have a weather game? It doesn't matter to me. The gameplay sliders to me are locked in. It's all wear and tear, which is still going to be... You go right here. Where's the camera that Big Papa was talking about? What's going on, man? Internet's just acting funky. But Big Papa said if you... Yeah, Big Papa, tell me where to do the camera thing. Ah, I'm not gonna do the camera thing though, because I have my modular camera set up. So we'll just watch it from the side, the press box. It's in the game menu. What am I can I sign into EA already? Come on. What do you mean? Yeah, I'm signed in. Sign in. What is going on here? Is my Wi-Fi out? I mean, no, I'm still streaming. So it's just the LAN is acting up? We prioritize. I did coach mode in the beta, and I was a big fan of it, Adam. But I did it in Play Now. I only played a little bit, you know, in the beta. I was testing all sorts of different things, you're right? And I only played coach mode for... I only tried it out for, like the day we... Wow, that's a really slow download speed. What? Something's going on with my internet for sure. Yo, C4 responded to my post on X. Let's go. That's awesome. Alright, well, maybe we can connect. I don't need the internet to be good on my PS5. It's fine on my PlayStation. I don't know why it's being... Oh my god. I guess I could just switch over to that, right? You can still cycle through different cameras, including your modular with the D-pad. I'll have you walk me through it, Big Papa, because I haven't messed around with it. We'll just restart the game. There's no way EA servers are down right now, right? Clear all you can do some, can't you, Nomazo? I don't think it's possible in slow sim. I don't think it's possible in slow sim. No idea why I needed to restart the game for that to allow that to happen. All right. Let's make sure. I don't know when this got disconnected and we couldn't do anything. So let's just make sure that we have coach mode. See, it didn't even do it. All right, so we're gonna do that. Then Big Papa. Now where do I need to go? So I set it to coach mode. We'll go to visual feedback, and we're gonna turn off player names off. Do I need to turn the camera toggle on? turn off coach perspective. I don't know where that's at though. Where's coach perspective at? Am I missing something here? Coach perspective. Coach mode. I don't see any coach perspective. Right under the coach mode option. I wonder if it's because I have it set to modular camera, maybe? It's missing for me. It's only in the main menu? So does this matter for Dynasty then? Or just have it off there? So if I set that off in the main menu, then we should be good here, right? That's all on. And I'm going to set the camera to broadcast. I'm not going to do any of that pre-snap stuff. I'm just going to let it rock. We'll find out. Alright, let's play this game. Well, let's coach this game. All right, let's get rid of this. Let's go back here. Let's see how it goes. My poor dog is sick, man. All right. We'll just test it out here. Hey, there we go. This is the camera angle we want, right? We'll get to see how this plays with the slider setup too, man. Oh, I thought he was about to be running free. All right, 2nd and 3. We're going to stay under center. We're going to run this. We're going to do this. I like that we got this camera angle right here. Thank you guys for your help. Big Rich, what's wrong with your dog? Apparently he's got stomach issues that decided to rear up this morning. He's already shit twice down here. I had no warning on any of them. Both times I've stepped away was he just got up and yeah, one time I looked over, he got up and shit on my floor, and I had to pause to go clean that up. And then another time he got up and walked away and went shit out in my basement, you know, family room area. And then right there he got up and he was walking away, and I could hear what was about to happen, and there was no time for me to get him upstairs or anything like that outside. So I did give him, the last time this happened, when I took a break, I went and grabbed him some Imodium. And I gave him 2 Imodiums. Didn't work. Oh, good scramble, QB. So yeah, when I get off stream, I get to shampoo some carpets. The star is that they're an impact player. There's no way to turn that off. I'm fairly certain there's no way to turn off that they're an impact player, man. Everything's turned off.
Menu narration option is set.
Impact players, just that's it. You have to have it on. So far, I mean, we're moving the ball down the field. You know, obviously just looking for egregious stuff, you know, watching the run blocking, quarterback play, AI in general. Yeah, let's run this right here. Mixing the formation subs a little bit. Good blah. Oh. Okay, all that for 3 yards. JY, MLB The Show. If your only football game is Madden 25, do you think Culture Bowl 27 is worth it? Yeah, but I would tell you to pay the $6 for the trial, play with it, and then if you like it, you get a 10% discount off the game, which essentially, that's not good. That's not ideal. Nah, Big. He's been. It's been. No, I mean, people get diarrhea too, man. You don't gotta. You know, people don't need to go to the doctor. Don't get diarrhea. You kind of just know something happened. That quarterback, that didn't look very good right there. I will say that. No, so basically, ever since that stuff, when he got IVDD last year, and he got put on some incorrect medicine by the vet that initially saw him when I took him to the emergency vet. That medicine he got put on, the gabapentin and the carprofen, which I'll tell you right now, never give it to your dogs. Just tore up his stomach, and ever since, and we got him off of that stuff. Why are we on this camera angle? Why'd that camera angle switch? Why'd that camera angle switch? We're on broadcast for both offense and defense, so that doesn't make any sense to me. Alright, well that's normal. Okay, I don't know. Anyways, it messed up his stomach. So even though we got him off of it and stuff like that, now he becomes very sensitive to things. And so even though I haven't changed up his diet, he's been getting, I give him pretty much white rice. I cook him white rice. You know, he gets that every single day with some fried eggs. He gets chicken. I cook up chicken legs for him. And he gets his normal dog food that he's been getting for forever. Mix that up. Sometimes though, something will cause him to just set it off a little bit. Oh no, I definitely take him, but this is just, it's been happening pretty frequently. The vets kind of told us that medicine messed him up, and so just be very careful. You change any part of his diet, he can just be very sensitive, and it'll just run through him. And then you just gotta, you know, give him the medicine, let it clear it out, and then it'll be fine. You know, this is like, it's been happening a lot. Gabapentins for alcoholics. They gave it to him because he lost his ability to use his back legs, right? And instead of giving him a steroid like prednisone, you give him gabapentin instead. Now, knowing what I know now, I'm very upset about it, because that whole thing could have been so much better had the right medication been given. But yeah, it tore up his stomach bad. I haven't given him any rice today or yesterday, actually. I didn't cook any. I just gave him... that was the first time I didn't give him any rice in any of his meals. Last night and this morning. He just got his regular dog food with some chicken last night. And then today, he got his regular dog food with some fried eggs. Because he gets fried eggs every morning. He gets chicken every night. But he was fine yesterday. This just kicked in today, so I'm trying to think, like, what could have caused this? We haven't made it to Oregon State yet because we still have 2 games left. We still have 2 games left here, and we're still checking the wear and tear. And we were seeing if we could get some weather. It said, what, a 60% chance of rain? So yeah, like last night, I took him out. He pooped a couple times yesterday. It was solid, no issues. And then today, just happened. It's not a show. We're testing the coach mode. We're testing coach mode. Like, I'm calling the plays. Everyone asked me to try it, so that's what we're doing. I think that's their composure, BV. Like, you have composure in the game, and it can go up or down, and I think that's composure. So yeah, we're testing out coach mode. Everyone wanted to see how coach mode looked with the sliders. Because the sliders are out for user versus CPU. So it's like, hey, let's check it out in a Dynasty. So I got to come out here and call all the plays. Yeah, gabapentin, it's bad. That and carprofen, it messed him up so bad, man. Like, his gut was so messed up. And it's weird, just the random things will just set off his stomach. And it sucks because luckily I have a carpet shampooer, But because he can't go up and down stairs on his own, like, I take him outside to go to the bathroom. Like, he's normally really good about telling me when he needs to go. Obviously, when you're sick, sometimes you don't have much of a heads up. Like, we all can, we all been there, right? C. Foreman, yeah, they went out last night. They're in members early access, and they go public for everybody on Saturday. Oh, nice play. But we've all been there, right? We don't have a lot of warning. And so normally he'll tell me he needs to go, and I have plenty of time where I can carry him outside down the steps and he can go do his thing. He just can't go up and down steps anymore because of the IVDD. Which is fine. I'm happy he was able to regain his ability to walk, period. Because not many dogs get IVDD, lose their ability to walk with their back legs, and are able to walk again. Yet, my 12-year-old dog, who will be 13 in October, did. Yeah, is that because of the humidity down in Louisiana, though? I'm in North Dakota where it's a lot drier. So far, this is looking really good, other than that one play from my quarterback where he kind of ran backwards and took a ugly-looking sack. Let's run this play right here. What do you mean when you say, yeah, he's tired? Oh, yeah, for sure, Tazlo. I feel you. I feel you. What's crazy is, yeah, he didn't even get any rice. He got rice yesterday morning for breakfast, and then I needed to cook him some more last night, and I just got busy, so I was just like, all right, well, we'll just give him the chicken and the dog food. My other dog got... What's crazy is my other dog, had a little bit of the runs, too, and I'm like, I gave you guys both the exact same food. It's been the same thing the last couple days. What are you sick from? Oh my. Pitch that ball. Oh, I love the deep shot. Oh, almost picked it. I want to go cover 2. We're going to give the edge blitz right here. I think I'm going to prefer coach mode without making any... No, he didn't eat anything outside because I'm out there with him. Like, because he'll walk around, but he doesn't go too far. Darth Ramos is your golden doodle. It just randomly gets it. With no warning. Yeah, I don't change up his food, so it's the same. So that's what's really weird about it, you know? Yeah. You're down 7? Nice. Coach mode looks so realistic. It looks pretty good. Just got to make sure it plays good. I definitely like seeing the deep throw attempts, the deep pass attempts by both quarterbacks. I'm just going to run straight coach suggestions. I don't feel like thinking right now. I just want to watch. You had 5 of your dogs die within the last 4 years, or the older ones? Yeah, man. I always watch to see, you know, well, when he got the IVDD and he couldn't walk, I was like, I'm going to give him a chance. You know, get him some acupuncture treatment, get him some laser therapy. If it works, perfect. If it doesn't, you know, I'm not, you know, that's it. He couldn't walk, right? Quality of life type of thing. Had his grave dug down in Colorado at my parents' house because that's where his treatments were at, right? But it took a while, but he responded, man. Was able to walk fully. Everything was good. And then literally the Sunday, gosh. Like it was either just like June 1st Sunday or May 31st Sunday. I don't know. It was right there. My parents were in town visiting, you know, for my grandma's funeral. And we went out and we came back and he couldn't stand up on his own again. And I was like, no, something happened, you know, while we were gone. And he couldn't use his back legs again. I'm like, are you kidding me? So my dad and I went out and dug his grave in the backyard of my house, and we gave him some. My mom had some prednisone on her, and we gave him some. And I called his vet the next day, and was like, "Hey, we need to get prednisone." She only had a little bit. Smoker, nope. I stopped showing sliders once they hit beta, and then they also they released last night for YouTube members, and then they'll go public for non-members on Saturday. The slider set's done. Anyway, so we got him prednisone. My vet got him a prescription. So he lost his ability to walk again, beginning of June. We'll just say the beginning of June. We'll call it June 1st. I think it was May 31st. And after 4 days of just giving him the prednisone regimen, he stood back up on his own on Thursday, got back to walking. Just, you know, it's crazy that the swelling that happens in that vertebrae and stuff, you know. Man, we can't run the ball very well. I don't understand why it's switching to this camera view though. It switches for special teams, and I don't understand. But anyway, yeah. So the prednisones has saved it. You know, got him walking again. He lost a ton of the strength though. Like he had built up so much strength over the previous. Well, he started walking again for the first time on January 1st. So from January through May, you know, 5 months, he had built up a ton of strength walking again. He even walked up some steps one time, which was, I didn't want him doing it, but it was crazy that he did it. He was building up so much strength, and when this happened again, he lost pretty much all of that. So just building it back up again. He turns 13 in October. But yeah, how am I liking coach mode? It's pretty solid. I need to see more out of the CPU quarterbacks, basically. I mean, coverage feels... You know, there's not much passing yards going on right now. Nomazo, thank you, man. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, we should be good. I gave him a bunch of Imodium, and he, you know, I'll probably just not feed him tonight. You know, kind of let it just run through, and he'll be fine tomorrow. Just sucks that I gotta do some shampooing. It does switch on kicks for some reason. Honestly, though, it's not the worst thing. Like I mean, I'm not gonna, you know, dwell on that. I love that they got this in the game, and I love that I can call the plays and all that stuff, and then enjoy this experience watching it.
SGN Nation has a new recruit. Welcome to the ranks.
Yo, Julian, welcome to SGN Nation, man. Appreciate you. Thank you for the support. Oh, there we go. I talk about needing more more passing from the CPU. Look what they just did. All right, we're going to open it up too, man. But Darth, you're not on my slider set, are you? I don't think so. Because I'm using this on my slider set. And definitely adjusted some things. Go here. All right. They're gonna open up the pack. They're gonna get us. I mean, they threw the ball down the field on us. We're gonna try to do the same thing. Let's do it. Let's keep trying to sling it, you know. Oh, that was beautiful touch on that throw. Absolutely beautiful touch. Yeah, I'll tell you, Darth. It's at default 50, but I'm on All-American, too. They are locking down our running, man. Oh, we're just gonna sling it. If this is what's working, we're gonna call some concepts against what they've been coming out and defensively here. Give us a free 5. Don't put your fist up. You just gave us the first down, you dummy. Take a shot. Don't get sacked. Yup. Let's go. So we can throw against this Colorado team. Let's try to run again real quick. Hey, Rocky. What are you doing over there, buddy? What are you doing, bud? Just can't run against them. Adam says you're on all default gameplay and QB is good. They don't take dumb sacks. They do throw deep also. I did see a dumb sack. A run back sack. But otherwise it's been pretty solid. We can't run against this team, so we're going to stop trying. Other than like certain... Okay. What do I want to run here? Let's run this motion slot under. What we doing here? Everyone's on EA Strike. I don't know what you're talking about, slow play. The hashtag is literally CFB play, don't pay. We're not paying. We're playing. We're doing what the hashtag says, my guy. Gameplay in this game's great. Big Papa try a draw play? Yeah, if I get into like a third and like a 2nd and 6 or something like that, or a you know, like 6-7 yard range, I think that's a good idea. Isn't there a way too? Someone said that you can. I have it turned off, but you can like highlight who you want their primary receiver to be. They don't necessarily throw it there, but man, just non-stop zone coach suggestions. You know, slow play, the people who haven't uploaded since posting are people that this is their full-time job, and they make a lot of money doing this as their full-time job. You know, they got 500,000 subscribers, you know, sponsorship deals, you know, all sorts of stuff, man. I'm a little guy. I lost my job a month ago. This is what I'm doing in the meantime. I'm not streaming. I'm not paying, and I've actively made my thoughts on the situation clear. I posted a video on it on the channel last night. Posted on X several times. But I'm not paying. I'm playing. I'm doing what the hashtag says. And I don't feel bad about that. Johnny Boy says, watching on YouTube but don't have an account. But came to say that popular stranger has uploaded in response to slow play. What's that? Can you fill me in? What do you mean in response to slow play? You're hiring in Louisiana? Yeah, man. Lost it on June 10th. A month ago tomorrow. That's why I've been streaming so much. I normally don't stream like this. Hey, good call on the draw. But also, Jaden's dropping videos. Mills is streaming. Like, there's a lot of people that are still making videos and playing the game. He's a cut guy? Oh, yeah, the cut guys don't care about us, man. Let's go down. Let's score. Oh! Tazla, hope you get more subs here. Do this for a living. I appreciate that, man. I would love to get more subs, too. And the only way you can do that, man, is to subscribe. Yeah, Pastors, people wanted me to test out to see how coach mode looked since we finished the user versus CPU sliders. everyone said, you know, hey, let's see how it looks. So I obliged, man. And we still get to continue to test the wear and tear by doing this. Oh, there we go. Oh, we catch that. We're going for this, guys. It's 4th and inches. We're going for this. And we're going to run behind our 95 overall left guard. You see him right there. You love the view? Yeah, we're able to... you can do... it comes default with the press box or the down on the sideline. But the chat told me how to change it to... no way we didn't get it. How to switch it to just normal broadcast, because the press box one is way further out. Al Green, but you're not on my recent slider set, are you? Because I mean, I stopped showing the sliders when they went into beta, so I think you're behind. There's a couple things you don't have. What settings do you have it on visually? Slim Jake says, I can't sit and watch and be on the sticks. It's fun to do both, man. Darville Wilson, there's a pinned comment here on the chat. In the chat, if you want to look at that. Yeah, it's in Madden as well, Pastors. It's fun to switch it up every now and then. I do wish you could go from coach mode to playing back to coach mode. But so Chase, try just lowering it. I know it's more than capable, but just to see if when you're on a lower setting, like put it on mid-level settings, and just see if that fixes it. Hey, Al, I appreciate the feedback, man. Z-Stork, tell me about coach mode. Well, so far so good, honestly. Neither team has been able to run the ball a ton. We certainly haven't been able to run the ball very well against them. They're running the ball better against us. We could have kicked a field goal at the end of the half to take the lead, but we went for it on 4th and inches and got stopped. So instead of being up 12-10, we're down 9-10. There we go. No, Chase, I 100% agree with you. It defeats the purpose. It's just you got to do a process of elimination, right? So if you're playing a game on max settings and it crashes in the 3rd quarter, which seems like it made it further than where it did previously, right? But then you turn it down to like medium settings and it doesn't crash, then what you can do, and what I highly recommend you do, is use whatever AI you use, whether it's ChatGPT, Grok, Claude, Gemini, whatever, and just literally open it up and say, hey, I bought a new computer. This are the specs. Every time I run the game on max settings, it crashes, even though it's more than capable. It's powerful enough. But as soon as I drop the settings, then it runs the game just fine. What could be the problem? And then it'll tell you. And you can also say, like, if it tells you an answer you don't like, just push back and be like, yeah, but look up the information of my computer. It's clearly powerful enough. So why can't it handle it? All right. I really want to get the run game going, but man, it's just every time I try it, they're just all over it. Look at that, see? Yeah, let us know, Chase. Let us know. Okay. I might not run the ball again. Ran it, got nothing. Run a screen, lose yards. Like, throw the ball, gain 6 yards. I'm going to come out next offensive possession. I'm going to come out and want to run some RPOs. We're going to do some play action. I mean, we're going to just try to really get some bigger plays.
SGN Nation has a new recruit. Welcome to the ranks.
Tony, welcome to SGN Nation. Appreciate you so much. Thank you, sir. No. That's good. He had all day to throw, stepped up in the pocket, delivered a strike. I think, Chase, what really makes it worth it will be the mods. If you can get it figured out, it'll be the mods. Here we go. Got our second sack of the game. That's big time. That's big time. We're going to go dime here. I need to put a spy on this dude. But I don't... There we go. Cover 2 hard flat with a spy. Goes deep. Good defense. They're punting it. All right, we're going to come out RPOs. We're going to do some play action. I don't think I'm going to run the ball. Maybe a draw. Yeah, it sounds like they're going to do some logic stuff. A-Powers. So I think I'm hopeful that that'll all get addressed. Don't take a safety, you dummy. Okay. What are you doing? Okay, Dan Orlovsky.
Welcome to the Simgamingnetwork.
He did, King. He did. Yeah, that's true. He should run a test. You should run a test. Chase, you should run a test, a performance test, and also, do you have it popped up to see what your temperatures are? Ishpoi is pointing out a very good. He's making a good point. There we go. White Sox, you're trying it out too? This is my first time trying it out, man. Oh! Oh, shit! Okay, that was cool. That was cool. That was cool, man. Show the replay. Come on. That was cool. Right as he was getting hit. That looked so realistic. Man. This gameplay, man. This gameplay. I don't know how people are... It just blows my mind there's people out there that don't think this is good game. As far as gameplay is concerned. It just blows my mind. Alright, now we're in a pickle. It's King, it's the greatest football game of all time. ZB Mod, what's going on, man? Welcome to stream. Yeah, oh, let's go, big man. I said I wasn't gonna run again, we're gonna try it. We're gonna try a counter. There we go. We'll take the 7, the 8. All right, so now we're gonna hit him with play action. We're gonna hit him with play action. Right here, play action, boot slide. 2nd and 2 means play action for you. Oh, we got the formation shift on. All time, absolutely, King. Tell me right now, on the spot, name another game that has the CPU running back ability and the moves that they do to this level. The quarterback play, the defensive coverage, the pass rush, the AI play calling, the wide receiver DB interactions. Just name one that even comes close. Well, that wasn't ideal that he went that route. RPO. ZB Mod. Yeah, Chase is having problems with his PC. Hey, we're getting the run game on the RPO a little bit here. Let's do this. We need to get another first down. We're at the brink of... We're going for this. Unless we take a sack or there's a penalty. We're going to go for this on 4th down if we don't pick it up. We just have to. Got him. Let's go. King, I got you there. That's what I'm saying, man. You put anybody on the spot to say, all right, throw me a game that does, and you just list the things this game does very, 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 very well, and say, name one that does them all. And they can't. They could maybe say, oh, this game does better X, Y, or Z, but in total, that's 1st and 10 with a draw. Do we dare? Dude, here's the thing. I know some people say, like, you know, coach mode's not for me. I want to be on the sticks. But literally, like, trying to coach against the CPU and schematically come up with a way to make your offense put up some points as well as defense. This is fun. Like, you guys saw the whole first half, I try to run the ball. I run the ball a lot. Couldn't run the ball against these guys. So now I'm understanding, okay, throw the ball a little bit. Now we're throwing the ball. And it's opened up the run game. Look at that. Opened up the run game. We scored! Let's go! You can do head-to-head coach mode, Darth. In Dynasty, you can do head-to-head coach mode. Let's go. Make it a one-possession game. Now that 3 that we didn't go for at the end of the first half, now that looms over us. But it was 4th and inches. My Mad League's going to be so much fun this year. Yeah, if we can get enough people to be in it, man. I mean, because I'm going to restrict Big Red Dog. I'm going to restrict no pre-play edits. That's going to be disabled. We have to look and see what comes out with the coaching stuff, right? So people can't just buy upgrades to their coach and have an advantage. Good defense. No, we gave him a 315. You're talking Ultimate Team? ZB, are you? Chase is in the Discord. Are you in the Discord, ZB? If you guys both get in the Discord, you could probably hop on a voice chat. Brent, hey man, we'd love to have you. It's, you know, people are worried too, like going to Big Red Dog. Like last year, we only needed 1 person free to run the game. This year, you'll need 2. You know, you can't run. You'll need both people there to run the game, and so people are worried like it's gonna be really hard to get 2 people to line up their schedule every 72 hours to run the game. I don't think it'll be that bad. I'm not gonna do an online Dynasty in college football. Oh my god! Okay. That defensive first half, and then the offense. Look at that, man. Hit us deep down the middle against our cover 2. Look at that dot, man. Yeah, I'm super. I'll tell you this. I don't have a lot of hopes for Madden's franchise because I'm nervous about it. I am excited about the league. If we can get all 32 people in there to do the coach mode, and again, we're gonna do it how I'm doing right here. Yes, if I turn on the settings, I could come out in a play and flip around the camera and edit X, Y, Z, you know, audible here, audible there. No, we're going to call the plays only, let it get executed. AI adjustments definitely on point, man. All right. We got to answer. Quick passing it. We'll take the 3, man. It's been fun. Yeah, PJs, I'm testing coach mode on the slider set that went official. I'm testing it on the user versus CPU slider set that went official. Maybe I can double down. I'll literally get to make another slider video with no slider changes, but because it's a different mode, you know. So Brandon, what we do is we do a spin wheel to make it fair. So what I do is I put every single person who's in the league, I put them on a wheel thingy-mabobber, and then I live stream it. I did it last year, and what I'll do is I'll spin the team, and then I'll spin the name, and that's who gets the team. So that way it's completely fair. Good play call by yours truly. Let's go. See, I don't do like the role playing stuff. You know, you got some cool people that get dressed up and do the coaching thing. They pretend they're the coach and stuff like that. I've never done that before, but I could definitely see myself doing it for like a coach mode dynasty. Or I could just do it in my NDSU one. If the sliders are the same, I can just switch over. And like certain games would be like we're running NDSU and I can, pretend I'm the coach and we're calling plays. I can, this headset kind of looks like a coaching headset. And I can, pull this out. We could definitely have some fun with this, man. This is playing really, really well. Like, as a whole, it's playing really, really well. I love the way they clap it when they need it. Get rid of it! Okay. We're going to come out default. We're going to run a draw here. I've never been, man. Fargo is, from where I live, it's about 4.5 hours or so. And where I used to live, I was further. I was like 6. So, just never got to, because it's a Saturday, right? So you have to go down on a Friday, get a hotel, do all that stuff. Then after the game, you have to drive back or stay the night again, and just never did. If I lived in Fargo, I absolutely... Oh, no. Oh, no. I would go for sure. This is my first time running a coach mode game, Adam. My first time. All right, we got to scheme up a turnover here. Bring him some pressure. There we go. That's gonna help a little bit. Let's give a two-man shell, but we're gonna run Tampa 2. They just burned us with Tampa 2 a minute ago, but oh no. The crowd is stunned, man. We were up most of the first half. Yo, Scoob, what's going on, man? I saw you dropped your Memphis Tigers. Oh no! How you enjoying the game, Scoob? I guess I should ask you that. That's big. Hold them to 3. And we can, it's still a 2-possession game. Can't wait to start. Have you played any games yet with the sliders? Oh my. What an elite play call. I literally blitzed from right there. I think we're cooked. I think we're cooked. Unless we get a turnover here. We're gonna stand, man. We'll bring one extra guy. We can get a strip sack or something. Oh, we got the sack. I think you'll enjoy it, Scoob. Man, we got the sack, just didn't get the fumble with it. Third and goal. Do I stay in? They're 15 yards out. We'll zone it up a little bit here. Zone blitz. All right. Well, we're keeping it within 2-possession game. Yeah, that's big facts, Authentic. Big facts. You know what I didn't do either? I forgot to turn off the AI wide receiver catching, which impacts the CPU, so it should impact, I think it would impact here, too. No, I've been applying for jobs. I have management experience. I forgot to turn this on all game. I've been applying for jobs that literally I have experience in. I've been applying both here and back in Colorado where my parents live and where I'd love to move back to. And all I get, even though I'm applying for jobs that I'm qualified for, I don't even get a call for an interview. I just get the email that says, after careful consideration, we've decided to go with someone who more closely matches our needs. I'm like, bro, you need a manager. I have manager experience for big companies. Like, what do you mean? I couldn't get a call? And then, you know, for unemployment, I have to obviously apply for jobs every single week, you know. But yeah, man, I've been applying and I can't get an interview to save my life. Let's give him 5 yards right back. We're not going to come out in formation stuff right now. We'll see. I hope so. In the meantime, you know, I'm going to try this full-time streaming thing. I mean, I don't stream like full-time, you know, like 8-9 hours a day, like some people. But I'm streaming like every day, and we're putting in 4 or 5 hours every day. I'm just hopeful that I can just do more content and get more subscribers and more views, and that'll help, you know. Been there a couple times out of the military and offshore. Yeah, that's brutal, man. Where were you stationed? All right. I'm curious if I can tell them to go into hurry up. I guess I could do it from the coach strategy. Okay. We should probably do that. Get rid of it. No. Okay. Norfolk and San Diego. Nice. I just asked because I lived in Colorado Springs. We got both Army and Air Force bases there. And where I'm at in North Dakota right now, North Dakota only has 2 Air Force bases, no Army bases here. 2 Air Force bases in the state, and one of them is in the town that I live in. So I don't know what branch you were in. You did training in Colorado? Can I ask where? Oh, get in! Go, 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 go! We're alive! We are alive! We're alive! This is so freaking fun. This is so much fun. This is so fun, man. All right, we gotta get a stop. We have plenty of time. Use the mountains to for training in Afghanistan. I was just asking like where at in Colorado. Hey, Fort Carson. I've been on Fort Carson a ton. That's in Colorado Springs. That's where I lived. I played basketball in Fort Carson. I've been there a bunch. And Peterson, too, which was the Air Force Base. Oh, no. You were there for 3 months? Yeah, so you got to experience Colorado Springs a little bit then, for sure. I'm assuming you explored off base. Yeah, man. Fort Carson's it's beautiful. Right down there, you're right up against Cheyenne Mountain. All right. Okay, 2nd and 8. We're going to man up here. So we're going to, Adam, the goal is going to be, and it might be adjusted. We've made adjustments in the past. But the goal is going to be every 72 hours. Advances every 72 hours. So technically, if you played your game like day 1, right, in your first 24 hours, you would have, the next 48 hours before advance. Plus, then once it advances, then you'd have, the first 40, so you could actually have like 6 days in between. Let's go! We're going to get a chance! I got to call timeout here, right? Save time. Brand says, you've been to Fort Carson too? We stood there for a while, then came home and went overseas. Oh, you didn't get much time? It was just a bunch of work? Dang, man. I think you would have really enjoyed it. Can the user let the CPU choose the defensive plays? I mean, you have to press the button, but you can just use the coach suggestions. The one thing I'm going to like about coach mode is people will be able to make their own playbooks. We've been no custom playbooks before, but I'm going to allow it. It's all right. We're okay. Oh, that would have been so nice. Where did you live at in Colorado, Brandon? I know you said you were at Fort Carson, but did you live in Colorado Springs, or did you live in another? Oh man, your uncle lives in Denver. Denver's nice. It's just too big for me. I would rather visit Denver than live there. Elizabeth, okay, yeah. I know where that's at. So you went down to Castle Rock a lot, probably, to get what you needed for shopping. Nice play. Get out of bounds. Let's try this right here. I haven't tested that authentic. I'm not sure. Did you like the shops at Castle Rock, man? The outdoor, whatever you call it. You know, I know you know what I'm talking about. Did you like it? What do we run here? Slot outs. I like it. We need a touchdown. There we go. Get we're luckily in hurry. We're in hurry up. Needed to get out of bounds there. But we do have 2 timeouts in our back pocket.
Welcome to the Simgamingnetwork.
Wasted a little too much time there. We're going to call timeout right here. I think we needed to call timeout right there. Yo, welcome to the channel, Levi. Appreciate you. What do we want to... Ooh, this slot deep corner. Maybe... With this is stacked up, maybe we have a one-on-one. Nope, swung it outside. Nope, we gotta go. I can't burn this timeout right now. We need to get closer, guys. We need to get closer. No checkdowns. Audibling. Running clock. Not ideal. Step up and run with it. Oh my God. We just wasted a ton of time. We literally need a completion, timeout, one attempt in the end zone. He made all these adjustments. Damn. Man, I thought we'd get something off there. You live in Wisconsin? I've never been to Wisconsin, but I've heard it's very beautiful. This was a fun game, man. Yeah, we lost. But that was a very, very fun game. See, me, I'm trying to, I moved to Colorado when I was in high school with my parents. And then I've been back up here for 14 years. And I go back and visit all the time. I miss the mountains, man. But I also like water, like going out on the boat and stuff like that. So it's like, I'm trying to find a place where I can have a little bit of mountains, have a little bit of water, but I miss the mountains. Minnesota's way better. I've been to Minnesota a lot. My aunt and uncle live over there. Well, really just the Twin Cities. Okay, total plays. Total plays were a little bit under, but that's okay. I mean, it was one game. Yards per play was good. Let's go through and look at everything, man. 71, again, I forgot to turn off the wide receiver, the catching, so those percentages might have come down, but honestly, 71% isn't too bad, really. Now, this was reduced on that last drive a little bit, but still, 75% for 79 overall. Again, yeah, that AI wide receiver catching definitely needs to get turned off. These percentages would have both dropped a little bit. That's for sure. Richard Young, 15 for 126. They were able to run the ball very well. Michael Welch was 3 for 5. We did not run the ball very well. We finally started to at the end, but 15 for 55. 7 for 47. Yeah, we struggled running the ball. But it's okay. That's what they were taking away from us. Sacks ended up being good, man. For this style of game, man, you know. 4 sacks. Oh, safety. The safety counted as 1. Right? They just assigned it to somebody. We sacked him 4. No, we sacked him 4 times. I don't remember that. Our guy, we were sacked twice. I'm just noticing defensive tackles. Both the defensive tackles had 2 sacks. That's one thing I haven't really monitored during the gameplay, is the sacks from the edges or the defensive tackles. You grew up on boats? Yeah, I grew up on boats in North Dakota, man. And, you know, we moved to Colorado when I was in high school. And my dad of course, brought our boat down there with us. It has sat in a garage for 23 years. Hasn't seen water in 23 years. He just retired in April. So I was like, Dad, you gotta get this thing out on the water now. I mean, you've stored it for 23 years in your garage. You're retired now. Get that thing out on the water. Adam, around 1:30. Let's continue to look at. So we had, that was our best chance of getting weather, right? It was 60%. We didn't get any weather, man. I'm telling you, I'm cursed. 3 different dynasties. That's why I said we're going to go Oregon State for the next one. Continuing to check wear and tear. Yeah, it's the exact same as when I play a game, Darth. Exact same. Well, you get more if you win, but yeah. But yeah, it's right on par. You know what I'm curious about? We're not going to get a weather game here either. 26 degrees, no chance of precipitation. You've got to be shitting me. You know what I'm curious about? Does XP scale with quarter length? So if you go in, I don't know if anyone's tested this. If you go in and you put, what's the lowest you can go here? Play 1-minute quarters. Can you play a 1-minute quarter game? No, it's actually reduced. It has been that way since 25. I'm curious, can you play 1-minute quarter games and get the same XP as a 13-minute one? Let's continue to monitor the wear and tear. Yep, that's good. I don't know. I've been looking at the XP that I've gained, and it's all been around the 300 to 400. You have a snow game right now? I hate you. I can't get anything. That's what we're going to do Oregon State next. I'm cool with this for wear and tear. For the quarterback. Running back, yep, we kind of figured. We kind of figured that by the end of the year, his season would be a quarter left, which I think is pretty good for just the seasonal. And Zion Johnson's going to be at half. I think that's good. This is all holding up really, really well. Wide receivers, it's tough to say because I didn't, not a lot of catches from these guys. If 32 catches for the season is not a lot, right? You think about it, we've played 11 games and he's got 32 catches, so he's averaging not even 3 catches a game. So he shouldn't have much wear and tear. What's it look like on another team? How many catches? He has 52 catches in his wear and tear. Okay. So wide receivers definitely need a boost for sure. We know how to do that. Let's go right here. Let's look at the offensive line. Again, we're gonna do blocking. It's just way too high for the starters. Offensive line all the way through is just too high. The left edge looks pretty solid right there. But that's probably from practice or an injury, I don't know. You look at the defensive tackles, all that stuff. Sam, we gotta go blocking. Probably need to reduce impact blocking because look at what's happening to the DBs, right? Probably need to reduce the impact blocking and raise the blocking. I'm not going to do it right now because I want to see the full season of it. But, just thinking about it right now, this probably needs to go up to 60. I mean, I got to go slow with it. I would say probably lower. We could swap impact block with catch tackle, right? Lower impact block a little bit for those corners and safeties, just a little bit. We still want them to have the wear and tear. Raise this to get the wide receivers to have some more. And then I can just bring blocking up to 35. I think that's what I'm going to do. Not right now, but for the next one. But I think the rest of the wear and tear is holding up very nicely. There's just a couple positions that aren't sitting great. But everything's looking good. We're not losing players at all for the year. It all makes sense. And I like that I'm able to do it this way. It's all looking really good. This is our last game. We're 3-8. We're not getting anything else. Boom, boom, boom. It's done. Now, it would be also ideal to... These games are typically... There's a gap, right? There should be some recovery that happens here. But through the regular 13 games, you know what I mean? A catch tackle, what it means is when you get hit right after making a catch, the impact of it. So think of a wide receiver going across the middle. When they catch the ball and get hit right away, that is more wear and tear on it. It's like, a hospital ball, but the guy catches it type of thing. So if you look at the description here, catch tackle, move this slider to the right to increase the amount of wear and tear generated for tackles that take place immediately after catches. So basically, this is for your wide receivers, your tight ends. It would obviously impact running backs a little bit too. But if you swing it out to them or you throw it to them and they come down with the ball and catch it and they're popped right away, that's going to generate more wear and tear. Otherwise, wide receivers are just susceptible to the same wear and tear as running backs. But we know that wide receivers don't get nearly the amount of touches as running backs do. So we have to get the wide receivers to have a little bit more wear and tear hitting them, which is, why I have it at 55 for catch and normal tackles at 40. But looking through other teams where there was more catches, they could have catches, and it's not always a catch tackle impact, right? So just because your guy catches 60 passes, I mean, how of them were ones where he got whapped right after it, right? So I think that one needs to go up a little bit higher. In my opinion. Any catch with no rack, essentially. Or any catch with no contact immediately after. Because you could catch you could do something on the sideline. Or I guess that wouldn't be a rack one. But you could do a possessing catch on the sideline. Again, I don't use or catch, but you could catch one on the sideline and just step out, you know. So that's what I think I'm going to do. I think because basically where we're looking at it, impact block needs to come down because of how much the corners and safeties are getting lit up. So if we drop this 5, wide receivers need a little bit more, +5. We got to do it in baby steps, right? And then there's not enough between the blocking impact for the offensive line, defensive line. So we're going to bump that up to 35. And that's what I'll test. I think everything, running backs and quarterbacks are really, really good. The rest, I think, are just small little changes. And we'll run through some more gameplay. We'll start with Oregon State. And we'll run through. And we're just going to play games. And we're going to monitor wear and tear. But it feels really stinking close, you guys. I mean, just looking at it, it's close. But we are going to wrap up the stream a little early today because I do need to go shampoo some carpets, clean up some stuff that was not planned. Am I seeing enough fumbles? I've seen enough fumbles, in my opinion. It's not every single game, but you'll get them from some hits and stuff like that for sure. I think so. There's fumbles that happen. I've seen some really cool fumbles, actually. Like where the hits made sense, and it was bam. Just got whopped. But tomorrow we'll be back. We're going to finish off this one, and I wanted to thinking, but my dog got sick while we were on stream before you got in here. I appreciate you coming through. And he's got diarrhea, he's got the runs, and he's done it in my room over here. I cleaned it up, but not the way it needs to be. Just temporarily so I could keep streaming. And then he's did it another time out my living room down here, and then he just did another time. I haven't gone and looked at it. I was like, we'll get it later. So I got to go clean that up. I need to get some other things knocked out, and now that I have to do all this and monitor him and stuff, I'm just gonna cut it short a little bit because I gotta spend some time doing some cleaning that I didn't think I was gonna have to do. But I will be back tomorrow. And I will get going a little bit sooner. Today we didn't get started till 11. I will get started a lot earlier tomorrow, man. Yeah, Adam, I'm not starting my Dynasty until after next week's patch, too. Which is fine, because you know what? We need wear and tear. We need precipitation. What's my camera settings? Well, I was just on coach mode, so it was just broadcast. Or do you want to know my modular camera settings? I'm going to make a video on this, man. Everyone's been asking me, which I think is awesome. I think it's just going to make it easier to just show people. Make a video and show people. Let me switch that back. I have to go to the main menu. Fight Club. I'm on 13 and 20. Someone told me that 15 and 15 got them realistic play counts. Brandon, I've been showing the precipitation sliders for people to test and give me feedback. If you want to, I mean, I'll gladly show them. I just didn't include them in the slider video, the official slider video that went out, because they're not official, right? But I'll gladly, if you guys want to test the precipitation sliders and give me feedback, I will show them for you guys right now. And I'll tell you exactly what I'm looking for. Regarding the modular, here you go, thinking. This is what I'm running. Yeah, I never got rain or snow. And we're through 3 seasons. But I don't think anyone should start their dynasty until we know, well, number one, you need gameplay sliders. That's one. We got that knocked out. Number two, you want good wear and tear. You want to have good wear and tear. That matters for a dynasty. Number three, yeah, we definitely want the recruiting and stuff finished. I understand that they'll patch it in, but they already said that the patch would just take it, like, it'll start in year 2. So if you're like halfway through season 1, or let's just say you're halfway through season 2, and they drop that patch, it's not even going to go into effect until the start of year 3. So that matters. And number 4, we still need to figure out the XP sliders, which we won't know until what's that going to look like after the update stuff. So here's my modular cameras. Do you guys want to help me test the precipitation sliders? Since I clearly can't get a damn game, I need feedback on these. The only one that I'm very confident in is the precipitation movement. That's the only one. So this one I'm locked in on 75. This is fantastic. Where I'm open to feedback is the rest of them. The catch chance, the pass accuracy. The big one I'm also very curious on is the pass strength, because it does feel like at times the CP quarterback can't throw the ball very far. So it's like, do I want to nerf that or not type of thing. Broken tackle scale should be good at 30. There are so many broken tackles already. The slip scale, it's getting nerfed because there's so many. But anyway, I want feedback on this. So these are the precipitation sliders for anyone who wants to screenshot this, write them down, whatever. Flight Club, they definitely touched something last night during the maintenance. The game is playing completely different online. Like, are you talking about playing against a user or playing like in an online dynasty versus like just in your online dynasty? Thinking, yeah, man, I understand, man. I wasn't expecting my dog to get shit on. ZB, they're not going to be good. I know you're on PC, but we did tests. I don't know if you did any tests, but putting all of the XP sliders for every position at 300, we literally had him rand yesterday. Coach Clemens came in here and did it. He did a 4-year sim while I was streaming. Set every single position to max 300% bonuses, and we had a 70% drop in the amount of 90 overalls from the base roster. Just to throw that out there, ZB. Right now, the recommendation is literally throw every single one on 300. And it's still not nearly enough. Hopefully that gets fixed, though. Hopefully that gets addressed. But anyway, guys, thank you so much. If you were able to grab the precipitation sliders, throw some feedback in the Discord, or yeah, honestly, the Discord. I think that's a good place to do it right now. Would be the Discord. So, user versus user online. Okay, yeah, I don't know what they could have changed, because it was just maintenance. In fact, they have said they haven't changed anything for gameplay. They're still monitoring, gathering feedback. But thank you guys so much for tuning in, supporting the channel. It means so much to me. We will be back tomorrow, and we're going to continue grinding out some stuff. Remember, if you want the official sliders, They are released. They are for YouTube members. Currently, they have their 3-day early access, and it goes public, live, free for everybody on Saturday at 1 p.m. If you can wait. If you can't wait and you want to support me, early access, that's your path. Either way, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Hope you guys have a great rest of your evening. Peace.